Ladies and gentlemen, what is the definition of insanity? The definition of insanity is when you do something over and over again and you expect a different result. Guys, insanity is the WWE creative team. Insanity is Vince McMahon. Guys, this is another horrible show. Guys, y'all don't understand how hard it is to review this terrible show. This show is beyond terrible. I can't even lie to you, bro. I don't even want to disrespect the word terrible. I feel like I'm disrespecting the word terrible when I compare it to Monday Night Raw. Should I start saying stuff like atrocious, a disgrace, a disaster? Oh my gosh, bro, this show is... How do you hype us up for a 6-man tag team match? We're about to get this special guest from the Street Profits, right? The Street Profits about to give us this special guest. And y'all decide to then make it a 2-on-2, just a regular tag team match. And then the special guest is Kevin Owens. So y'all giving us Kevin Owens versus AJ Styles like it just didn't happen like 2 years ago. And guess what title is for? The United States title. Are you going to have Kevin Owens win the United States title at a house show? So is AJ Styles playing Kevin Owens' role now? Man, I be on Twitter complaining about this show constantly, bro. Follow my Twitter, link down below in the description if y'all want to check out what I be saying about the show. I pretty much tweet during the show so y'all can get my reaction as soon as I'm watching it. I think that's pretty dope. Man, this show, bro. The people who defend this show are shields, bro. Are like, how can you defend what this company is doing right now, bro? This company is the worst it ever been. A new era? A new era, right? The draft is supposed to start a new era. I had people defending the draft, bro. Saying, oh, the draft didn't start. The draft starts Monday. The draft starts tonight. The brand split really starts tonight. If it's supposed to be a new era, why am I getting the same matches that Raw was giving me the beginning after WrestleMania season? Anyway, so the night kicks off. We have Ric Flair. He comes out, you know, does his little gimmick or whatever. Then he introduces Drew McIntyre as his final team member for Team Flair. As Drew McIntyre is speaking, Ricochet comes out. And you know how Monday Night Raw does. Monday Night Raw can never start off with a match. This is how Monday Night Raw starts off. Somebody comes out, somebody interferes in that person's promo, and then a match happens. It's the same basic formula. Like, bro, just give us a match. Start us off with a match. Be different. Just be different, bro. So, you have Ricochet and Drew McIntyre. Look, they gave us a great match. The match was good. But I didn't care. Did you care? I know I didn't care. Did anybody care about that match? Because I know I didn't. Drew McIntyre looked good in his win. That's all I can say. Is at this point you can't even get really excited for when people who you like get big wins, because I mean, can you even call this a big win, bro? Can you even call this a big win? Is this supposed to be a big win because it's the new era? It's a new era of Monday Night Raw. So him beating Ricochet is a big win. Like he hasn't done that like 2 times before already. This show, man. So, the match was a good match, but I didn't care. There you go. Next match, you have Alistair Black. Alistair Black makes another match against another jobber. That's right, people. Alistair Black has been on the main roster for, I want to say, 6 to 8 months now. And he continuously faces jobbers. Like, when are y'all really going to start using Alistair Black to his full potential, bro? I hate this slow burn. Like, come on, bro. Let's just go balls to the wall. If anything, Alistair Black could have been the Street Profits' special guest partner, and we could have got AJ Styles. That's something to get me excited about. But nah, y'all want to give me Kevin Owens. It's cool though. It's cool. I guess it's cool. So Alistair Black wins the match against the jobber. Like, I mean, I don't even care the name. Jason Reynolds. I'm not going to disrespect him. Jason Reynolds. Alistair Black defeated Jason Reynolds. Match didn't mean nothing. It doesn't build to nothing. We probably just going to get another Alistair Black versus a enhancement talent match. That's it. We have Kane's Court with Rusev. Guys, be honest with me. Who's more of a pussy? Rusev or Seth Rollins? Jerry King Lawler introduces Rusev. He's telling Rusev he feels his pain. He feels for him. How does he feel about Lashley and Lana's little situation, and how he believes things in a marriage should be between those two. But since they're public figures, it's all out in the open. And how does he feel? Rusev, being a cuck, blames Lashley for what Lana is doing. Rusev says, I blame Lashley because he has put toxic things in Lana's mind, and that is why she's doing this. But I still love her. This is why I still wear my Redding band, because I believe we're going to get through this. So pretty much Rusev is saying, hey, I know Lashley is like power driving my wife right now, but I still want to be with her. This dude, oh my God, bro. Rusev AEW. Like, I know your contract should be coming up pretty soon. Just AEW. Just think of those 3 words right there. AEW or NWA. One of those 3 words. Don't go to TNA because you might be in the same storyline knowing them. AEW or NWA, Rusev. That's all you should be worrying about. Anything that's WWE, don't do it. Just don't do it, bro. Because they're pretty much showing you how they feel about you. Rusev gets interrupted by Bobby Lashley. Bobby Lashley is on a date with Lana. Lashley claims he's not going to make the same mistake as Rusev did. He's going to spend all the money on the world on Lana. He's going to do the things that Rusev was scared to do. Lana claims Rusev know where she is, but yet he doesn't because, Rusev, she said Rusev was tight on money, bro. Rusev didn't want to give up all his money, bro. He didn't want to spend all his money. So Lana's with Bobby Lashley because Rusev didn't want to spend his money. Rusev grabs the mic and he says, I'm sick of this and I know exactly where they are and I'm going to find them. And you have Rusev storming out the ring. Bro, I don't know what type. Lana must have some fire, bro. Literally straight fire for Rusev and Lashley to be in this terrible storyline, bro. This is all I'm getting from it. Like, dang, Rusev still want to be with Lana. Lana must be fire in bed, bro. She must be. She has to be. It ain't no way you gonna be sleeping with my wife and I'm just gonna. That's why I say, bro, Rusev and Seth Rollins are in that same category for pussy. After that, you have another pointless match. Singh versus Andrade. Guys, I seen this match before. Do y'all remember this was Andrade's first feud on SmackDown when he first debuted on the main roster? Did y'all know that? Yeah, so it's nothing different here. What it really looks like, they just brought SmackDown to Monday Night Raw. I really think Vince forgets what he books, bro. I really think. See, Vince is so new and exciting and fresh, but, bro, you gave us this already. It was a good match for the most part. It was a pretty decent match. Andrade has to win with the help of Zelina Vega, so that should pretty much tell you how WWE feels about Andrade. I mean, he can't beat Sin Cara without help, so that's nice to know. Man, this show, guys, this show is so hard to get through tonight, bro. I swear, as a wrestling fan, I get so discouraged, bro. I really get discouraged watching this. After that match, while that match was going on, actually, you had Humberto Carrillo watching the match, you know. And I guess he was watching the match because, you know, Andrade and Sin Cara are Hispanic. And Vince was like, yeah, you know, have another Mexican watch those two Mexicans. It'll be like he's watching his idols wrestling or something. So we could be expecting an Andrade versus Humberto match because they're Mexican. Like, it ain't gonna have no backstory, no nothing, no reasoning why this match is happening. Just they're Mexican, bro. That's all. They're Mexican. Next match, you have the Viking Raiders versus Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins. Viking Raiders win. No need to review that match. All I know is this is just hyping up the War Raiders versus Authors of Pain. I cannot wait for AOP to get here, so the Viking Raiders can actually have a legitimate team to face and can actually show y'all what they can really do. Cause man, their main roster run is falling so flat right now, bro. It makes it so hard to not care about. It really does. Their main roster run is so bad. But they're winning though. At least they're winning. Rusev gets to the bar and he finally confronts Lashley and Lana. The two have a huge little brawl in the middle of the dining area. The police are pulling them apart. Rusev is getting arrested. A policeman is holding Bobby Lashley back. All this is just build to the Crown Jewel match. And then after the Crown Jewel match with the Team Flair versus Team Hogan, I'm pretty sure Rusev and Lashley are going to fight on the pre-show at Survivor Series. So this whole storyline is just for a pre-show match, ladies and gentlemen. This match is going to be on a pre-show. Vince is going to lose interest when he finds out nobody else cares about the segment. The way how he booked the segment tonight, it seems like he didn't care. So this match is going to be on the pre-show on Survivor Series, and that's going to be the send-off. Lana's going to help Rusev win, and Rusev and Lana are going to be a happy couple again, and they can just go head on to AEW, NWA. Just stay away from WWE. Learn from Mike Kanellis. Please. Rusev, when they give you that offer, bro, learn from Mike Kanellis. Because he's stuck. Rey Mysterio. Guys, this part of Monday Night Raw pissed me off so much. Rey Mysterio comes out. He's telling the fans thank you for all their support and care that they've been showing about him and his son Dominic. He says Dominic sent his condolences and thanks to everyone who's been wishing him a healthy return and everything. While Rey Mysterio is cutting that promo, he's been saying he's been training with Cain Velasquez, and he promises that Velasquez is going to leave another scar on Brock Lesnar's face, and he's going to win the WWE Championship from Brock Lesnar. Ladies and gentlemen, a man who has not had a wrestling match in the WWE, his first match is the WWE Championship match against Brock Lesnar. Am I watching WCW? Anyway, as that's going on, Paul Heyman interrupts Rey Mysterio. And Paul Heyman is pretty much making threats to Rey Mysterio. Like, what if I told you Brock Lesnar was here tonight? You'll be scared, right? You know, challenging Rey Mysterio's manhood. Rey Mysterio is saying that doesn't matter because at the end of the day, Velasquez is going to beat Brock Lesnar at Crown Jewel. You know, they got to hype up that Crown Jewel, ladies and gentlemen. You know, Crown Jewel 3, the expedition for green, you know, it's all about the money. It's a cash grab, bro. That's all this show is. Nothing important is going to happen on this show. Nothing at all. You're not going to care. As Rey Mysterio cuts off Paul Heyman and gives his last little finishing line for the promo, Shelton Benjamin comes out. Shelton is saying, man, it's crazy how a guy can just come in here, defend you, fight your own battles, and now he's granted a WWE Championship match. And I agree with Shelton Benjamin. This should not be a WWE Championship match. This should be a regular match. Why does this match have to be for the WWE Championship? Vince, you're scaring me, bro. Cain Velasquez might be our new WWE Champion. Vince, please tell me you're not that stupid to do that. Vince, please tell me you're not that stupid to give Cain Velasquez the WWE Championship, Vince. Please tell me you're not that stupid to give Cain Velasquez the WWE Championship, Vince. Anyway, Shelton says, well, if that's the way to get a title shot around here, what if I just bully you? Shelton Benjamin, all he does, he pushes Rey Mysterio. Rey's like, hey man, let me heal up, then we can probably settle it then. Shelton isn't trying to hear that. He pushes him. Oh, that's a USA. That's a US title shot right there, huh? Oh yeah, that's IC right there. After that, music plays. Cain Velasquez comes out. Guys, when I saw that interaction between Cain Velasquez and Shelton Benjamin, that just proved why this guy should not be in a wrestling ring right now. Did y'all see those weak shadow punches that he threw at Shelton Benjamin, bro? That was terrible. I couldn't even believe what he was doing. It made wrestling look fake. You know how you play fight with your little brother and stuff? Like, oh, I got you, That's what it looked like. That was terrible. That was horrible. This match between him and Brock Lesnar is going to be on Goldberg and Undertaker levels, bro. Guys, I want y'all to really pay attention to this, bro. I don't know if they're going to do this for the Strowman match or if they're going to do this for Kane and Lesnar. One of those guys, one of those WWE wrestlers are going to get knocked out as soon as the match happens. How does that make your superstar look any better that they got knocked out? They didn't have a full-on match, but they got knocked out within like 5 seconds of the match. I'm really scared for this Kane versus Lesnar match, bro. I really don't think this match is going to go anywhere. It's terrible. After that, you have Seth Rollins cutting a promo. He's a big giant cat. Y'all know what else stands for a cat, right? Yeah, a big giant cat is cutting a promo, saying how Bray may be in my head, but I'm in his too. I did find a way to the Fire Flunner house, didn't I? And he sees Humberto Carrillo. He pretty much G-texts Humberto saying, hey, what was up with your words earlier? I heard what you were saying about me. He was like, let's have a match. He's like, I respect somebody who wants to be champion, so let's have a match. Let's see how you really hold up against the Universal Champion. So the two have a match. It's a good back and forth match. But here's the thing, though. Nobody cared. You get what I'm saying? This match, Humberto had a great match, a great showing. But this match did literally nothing. It didn't advance the storyline with Wyatt. It didn't make Humberto seem more legitimate or make him into a star. It literally was just a match. It was a good match, but guys, y'all not even going to be thinking about that match the next day. You get what I'm saying? Like, remember when Shelton Benjamin beat Triple H and stuff? Like, you was talking about that the next day. But this right here, this match was pointless, bro. I really felt like they just did this to fill in time and to put Seth Rollins on the show because time was running out. So, Seth Rollins defeats Humberto, of course, because you're not going to have Seth Rollins lose. I'm shocked he didn't win by disqualification because, you know, Seth Rollins matches, bro. You never know, bro. You're not bound to get just a submission, a pinfall ending, bro. It gotta end. It gotta end in a disqualification. That's the only way. That's the only way it's gonna end. So after that, you have the main event. This is how bad WWE's booking is. You mean to tell me, ever since last week, y'all booked a 6-man tag team match, bro. Y'all booked a 6-man tag match. Why when the match comes on, I'm getting the Street Profits versus Kalra and Luke Gallows and AJ Styles ringside? Guys, I really think WWE themselves forgot that they booked a 6-man tag match. Do y'all get where I'm coming from here? That match did nothing for those guys, man. And then you had Montez Ford on the rope. At the end of the match, Montez Ford does his little frog splash. You have one of the announcers, I don't know who it is. Go ahead, kid, make yourself a legend. Really? Who becomes a legend on Monday Night Raw these days? Who is gonna be a legend? Bro, this show is terrible. Then, like, y'all had the chance to really give us an interesting surprise partner. Like I said, y'all could have saved Alistair Black for this moment right here. Y'all could have gave us Gargano. This could have been a good time to call up Gargano. Don't y'all got John Morrison? Why hasn't he been used yet? I'm really starting to believe they about to use Morrison as an enhancement talent, bro. This would have been a perfect spot because you would have put the Street Profits with somebody that's very popular and very well known alongside Morrison. Like, man, that... Guys, the rating for this show gets a 3 out of 10. The wrestling was good, and that's the only reason I'm giving it a 3. But storyline-wise, booking-wise, me giving a fuck-wise, it didn't do anything for me. It really didn't. WWE is complacent right now. They don't give a fuck. The shows are going to keep sucking. The reviews are going to get harder and harder to do. Sorry I didn't give y'all a Friday Night SmackDown review. I had drill this past weekend. But shit, I didn't even have to review nothing because guess what? Nothing happened. Nothing of importance happened, bro. Y'all 10 days away from this Crown Jewel event and nothing of importance happens. Why am I supposed to care? How am I supposed to care about this show and y'all give me nothing to care about? How am I supposed to resubscribe to the WWE Network when it's nothing I care about? The one thing I cared about, y'all messed that up at Hell in a Cell. Bro, this show is terrible. This is chill. Man, this show is... Man, this is Chill Guy TV signing out, bro. This is the Beyond the Ring podcast. Leave y'all comments down below what y'all thought about the show. Peace and love. I'm out.